to have a landing page right in a way that mirrors their business philosophy. And also Frank wanted a registration module where he wanted to make sure that his customers are registered before they go and access the pricing. So I'm just going to quickly show you as to what I meant by this. You can still see the banner that Frank carried for this webinar today. This is the list of products that Frank has, and it's displayed right on the home page. So if someone wants to see that, they could go to see, but they obviously have to register before they would go and see the products and the pricing. Also, we provide the ability to have your own banner, and in this way you have the dog bone, but at the same time we incorporated the navigation features right on top of the bone. When you work with us, we are not your typical vendors, not to blow our own horn, but we collaborate with our clients and see how we can come up with new initiatives that can boost your revenue streams. One such thing that we did with Frank was the iPad tax program. Pretty sure some of you would have received Frank's email blast about the program. If not, what we did was we worked with Frank, and when we worked with Frank after creating Tubarca, Frank came to us and said he had this huge customer, and we looked at it, and not many people had an online presence. So what we did was we created a program that lets Frank's customers to pick any of the available store templates that we have designed and well tested and at the web storefront, and they could go and pick whatever products that Frank offers to showcase in their web store. And then what we did was we also enabled virtual sampling for that. So what we did, we make sure the customers, we work with the customers and they can have their own fonts for the products. So we built a strong program partnered with Frank, and that way it provides Frank's customers an option to go and have and sell Frank's products. So we not only provide constant revenue streams for the customers, but they also have the freedom to go and change the appearance of the store. They can have their own fonts. They can have different payment modes they want. If they want to invoice their customers, they can. We have an invoice module that they can that's plugged in. So we work with the customers, and so far the program's taken off very well. We signed up the first iPad tax client, Pet and People Tax from California. So what we provided was Bill of Pet and People the freedom to go and implement his creative ideas into the template that he chose. So like I told you before, we work with the customers to incorporate their creative process as we understand the web store is an extension of your brand. So we worked with Bill and made sure that whatever changes he wanted to have in the store, it was done. Also, we stress to our customers the importance of minimizing the number of clicks and how easy should the navigation be, so that the customers do not spend more time searching for products, and that's a put off for sure. We also established a design format that integrated the virtual sampler tool to the product description page itself. That at least minimized the number of clicks by 2 times. And they also had their own set of fonts that Tubarca didn't support, so our tool's flexible, so we integrated their set of fonts into the tool. We also provided them a dynamic content management system, so in that way they went and changed the description of the products. So I'm going to show you the store that we created. So here we gave Bill an option. So he wanted this banner logo to be stretched all the way to the top on the home page, so it gives instant visibility to the customer who comes to Laser Master, because he already had another store that's called petandpeopletax.com, so he opted for this domain name, but he wanted to make sure that his customers understand that this site also belongs to Pet and People. So our solutions are flexible enough, so we integrated that request. He wanted to retain the same banner that we had, so there's no change in the banner. And he had all these are Chewbacca's products, so he picked whatever products he wanted to offer, and when you click on View Products, it automatically goes to the virtual sampling page along with the product description. So the user has the ability to go change colors. They can change the size. They have the finish. They have the different fonts that they support. Now, Pet and People had a unique request. They had most of their customers are old people, so they not only wanted to provide a drop down for them to go and pick fonts, but they also wanted them to integrate this JPEG to the virtual sampling, so they could see how the different fonts look like, and so that before they go and select the fonts, they can see how it's going to look like. Also, they had another request that we incorporated in the tool, that only the first line of the text will have the ability to have different fonts that you see here. So, and they wanted all caps. The second, third, and fourth line of the text would be Arial, and the number of lines of the text obviously changes with the size of the tag. You can also add a backside to it, and then you can add to cart. Once you do that, then you go through the shopping cart process, and you support PayPal and QuickBooks. So if you have a QuickBooks Merchant Services account, you can start processing credit cards online. So we did that for Bill. So as you can see, we already explained as to how the homepage design came out. Now, going on. A few months back, we participated in Engraving, etc. After Frank gave us a shout out here. We should say we had a very nice time interacting with the fine folks here in EE. Based on our interaction, we signed up Tom Geenan of Gulf Coast Laser Graphics. Tom wanted a flexible framework to showcase his products and offer virtual sampling to his customers. So we worked with Tom. We gathered all the requirements that we wanted and made sure we satisfied all his needs. Now, Tom had an interesting situation here. He had over 200 clip arts that he wanted to use so that his customers can go and the clip arts and as part of the design process. So we had to work out a way to showcase all the existing clip art of Tom's, while at the same time we had to make sure did not provide a cluttered atmosphere for the end user to go and design. We had to come up with an idea where we alphabetized the existing clip arts and grouped it together and achieved an ordered display of products. We made sure that the aesthetics of the page were maintained, yet at the same time we provided an avenue for Tom to have all his clip arts integrated with our virtual sample. So like I told you, we work with the client in every stage, and we're pretty sure, because every business is unique. So you would obviously have some sort of a unique request, and our tool's flexible enough to incorporate. And if we think that's somewhat generic, in the sense that some of the folks in the